안녕하세요 여러분, Hallyu Reviews입니다.
Hey y'all, I'm Shamra and I'm here with my girl Sabrina, and we are Hallyu Reviews, two Americans who are swept up in their Korean wave as it reaches across the globe. We have a love of all Korean music. We're reacting to Dingo music with ATEEZ.
Yay! And I think this is like lovingly referred to as like
Drunk
Tipsy
Dingo?
Yeah,
Or Tipsy
Dingo. Yeah, and definitely like our drunk teas for sure. But it feels like we're just kind of dumped into it when it's already started. Like that's how I
Okay.
felt watching it. It just feels like we missed kind of the beginning. And so, I also was struck by how short it was. But we love Tipsy Dingo. We've seen 17s and there's like crying and it's just
We
like so
love-
emotional and it's
We
a lot
love
of
it when
fun.
things get real.
Yeah.
And I feel like when
Yeah,
you
it's
throw a
relatable.
little like alcohol in the mix, people show their true sides and they show their true character and they have fun.
they're
like
uninhibited.
genuinely. They're uninhibited.
Yeah.
They have a freedom that they don't normally have.
They're comfortable around their members or not, which the case may
That's
show.
true.
But it's not an issue for ATEEZ. And they love their music, they love what they're doing.
They
They're
kind of
living in their
forget that
golden
they're
hour.
on camera. Like when you have like alcohol and things, you kind of
You
let
think
those
so?
inhibitions kind of go.
I also
maybe.
wonder how obvious the cameras are. Like they seem
that's
to
true.
be. That's another thing is that they seem like they're talking to the cameraman.
Oh, I don't know
Like
then.
because they're all like on one side of the table facing the cameras, whereas when we saw 17,
I just saw that face.
and this is why photographers don't give you all your photos. But when we saw 17, they're like facing each other, and the camera's just kind of like from above or like
They were like
over the
around
shoulder.
each other
Yeah.
at like a square table.
And
There were
it-
several tables actually with them, weren't there?
They were all
They
together.
were all kind of
Like,
together,
it was
yeah.
like a bunch of tables put together, and the 17 members were all around it. I've heard another good one we have to do is B2B, because ATEEZ recommends B2B, I believe. But if there are others, let us know.
Let us know.
But without further ado, let's take a look at Tipsy Dingo ATEEZ version.
I feel like that table looks really small.
Yeah. I feel like we need to turn this up again.
I love that there's other people at the restaurant.
It's their staffers.
I
And
still
he's
love
already
that there's
drunk.
other people at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that you can still hear his voice.
What is he using? Is that a bottle opener?
A bottle opener. I love that his was so clear. I feel like I felt that from my soul. Like,
Yes.
go away, go away.
They've got the bottle openers in as like mics. Song. There's been a lot of drinking that has been had already. We've missed.
Oh yes, most definitely.
Oh, the harmonies.
Don't force it down
Hazing.
his throat, Mingy.
There's a lot of Yoongi in this. I love it.
Someone looks like an old grandpa, and I love it.
Oh, cute. Oh, voice crack. And you know, with the chair, the man and his props.
It's like a trash can singing almost.
And that's like a, what's it called? Like an accordion? Vocals are amazing in this. Still one of my favorite songs of all time.
Oh, 100%. Oh, I love it.
And their staff is so supportive of them. Look at that. See, they're doing like shots with the cameraman. I wouldn't recommend drinking if you're actually the one holding the camera. Here comes the product placement.
생각해보니까 회식을 3개월 전에 했어요. 2개월 전에. 근데 마지막 회식을 또 다 같이 이렇게 이제 술을
See, this feels like an interview, whereas I feel like 17, they were just talking to each other.
This feels like a staff dinner, like that they just decided to sing along and someone decided to film it.
Is that IU?
Yes. Looks like it.
Oh yes, this is where they mentioned B2B. I'm really getting drunk. You got frozen.
Songwa, honey, I think you're already there.
What made you drunk? I'm getting drunk.
What made you drunk? The alcohol.
Oh.
근데 형 지금 물 마셔야 될 것 같은데?
So that's why I was thinking it was a non-alcoholic.
Oh, gotcha.
So they're advertising for Tara as well, obviously.
참이슬 좋지. 그리고 약간 좀 먹고 나면 티가 좀 나네. 그래서 나 소맥으로 마셔. 이거 소맥임 사실. 저 진짜. 야 잠깐. 야 정신 차려. 이 형이 술 취하면 진짜 웃겨. 완전 새벽 텐션 나와요. 이 형 막 뭉개고 나고 막 물고 나고 저거.
Oh, that's hilarious. Song gets quiet and he likes to sleep.
He's really quiet right now.
갑자기 진지해. 지금 딱 그래요. 기본 텐션이 이래요.
지금.
He looks more drunk when he's sober.
사디가 술에 너무 취하면 무서워.
He's doing it. Oh, answer. This makes me happy.
Aw, I love it. It was like someone said, stop talking to me, so I'm gonna sing really loud.
Why are their voices? Does this happen when guys are drinking? Their voices keep kind of like cracking.
Yes.
Does that happen? Seriously?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, bouncy. Another one of my favorites. They have peppers.
Oh, I love Sonny's like growl.
Right. He dipped it in soda.
See, his crack too.
I love that they were like saying that part.
I love that they get hyped about their own music.
Yes.
Like it's so exciting.
And they hype each other up.
They hype each other up.
Mickey just lost it because someone did it. There you go.
There you go. Woo!
Did you see that I put that in one of our things recently? I don't even know who we were talking about. We were talking slowing it down. I put bouncing in.
Is he singing with a pepper in his mouth?
A viewer pointed out that loves his props, and I can't unsee it.
Yes.
He always has a prop of some sort. Whether they give it to him or not, he finds one. Tipsy Live, take a sip. Damn, John.
You are shaking that drink.
Right. This is probably why they only gave him the one table. Nice. Voice cracking aside, they are vocally nailing it for guys who are drinking.
Oh, yeah. Well, and they're remembering, like, the lyrics, like...
And they're doing choreography.
And they're doing choreography.
Who is the dolphin? I know.
What is a dolphin? There's Wookie!
It must have been, like, just the woo or whatever cry.
Look, do you see Wookie?
I do see Wookie.
I'm a Wookie fan.
근데 무대는 코첼라거든요. 코첼라인데 저희 무대가 많이 해봤잖아요. 근데 저는 개인적으로 무대보다 코첼라가 더 떨리는 게 야구시고. 와 나도. 인정.
Baseball pitching. Because it's one and done, baby.
뭐예요? 저는 그 가장 떨렸던 무대에서 형들에 대한 고마움을 많이 느꼈던 거. 언제? 나는 진짜 데뷔 무대도 그렇고 우리 8명이 사실 막 긴장이라는 단어를 막 그렇게 많이 사용하진 않았던 것 같아. 근데 8명의 대표로 거기서 내가 노래를 부르러 나갔을 때 진짜 너무 떨려.
That makes sense if you're used to doing group stuff to go by yourself.
내가 힘들 때, 내가 아플 때 늘 나를 믿어준 게 가장 고마워. 한 명만. 진짜.
Nothing obvious.
아니 종아야, 요즘 기어 내려오는 형들이 누구야?
What does coming down these days mean?
These days.
These days.
있는 거. 누구예요? 정우 형.
Oh.
What is coming down?
I don't
Like
know.
showing support or being closest to or...
That's what I'm guessing.
형으로서 형이 제일
Hit him on the butt. It will be mixed. Now, when you tell them not to speak in English, they can't stop speaking in English.
Aww.
가겠다. 뭐야? 너무 험불해서 운동선수 친구랑 등감을 먹어버리네. 근데 그만큼 저랑 가까운 거니까 너무 전 별로 안 친해.
We're not that close. You guys like drink. Everybody drink.
Oh, look at Son. Son's like,
형은 비즈니스고 얘는 가족이야? 패션 영화. 아니 이건 오해가 좀 있어. 물어봐 오해. 이건 오해가 있는. 그거는 우리 안 들을게.
We won't listen to this.
안 들을게요. 넘어가기 전에 요즘 산이가 유행시키는 하트가 하나 있거든요. 그거 하나 먹어가지고 가자. 오늘 뭔가 분위기가 안 좋다면 필살기예요. 하나, 둘, 셋. 빨리. 여기 하나, 둘, 셋. 너 그럼 안 됐지. 하나, 둘, 셋. 산이 형 이해하시는 얼마나 쓰는 거냐면 제가 문자 하나 낼게요. 부엉이가 수영을 하면 무슨 소리가 나는 줄 알아요? 몰라요? 첨벙.
It's just so close together that it didn't look like a heart.
and there's no response.
The other person won't get angry anymore.
어쨌든 우리가
lemon drop.
그것도 약간 레몬드랍이 원래 칵테일 이름이네. 알지? 근데 중간에서 한 명이 레몬을 소주에 이렇게 딱 짜면서.
Ooh, I've never actually put lemon in soju though.
여자애가 레몬 따면서 레몬.
Yo, sounds like am I quiet?
Don's about to pass out.
레몬 있을까요? 아니 레몬 왔다. 레몬 왔다. 이거를 여덟 잔 해주셔야 되겠다.
Aw.
각자 하나씩 들어도 되겠다. 각자 하나씩 소주 잔을 하나. 다르게 하는 자, 에이티즈 레몬 드랍.
The beat.
He's like, no, that's all right. This is your song once more. Cute.
Aww. San is so me. Like he gets like sleepy, but he's also like dancing and like moving at the same time. So like he can go from like I'm sitting and I'm sleeping to like I'm up and I'm like dancing now.
Right. He looks like he's about to fall. Like,
It's so funny. Oh, oh.
see, there's that moment where Yuna's like, what's going on? Because he stops like rapping. And then he's all good. His eyes are locked on him. More props. Oh. Just think him wink.
Just good time. 취미고야 막 입가심은 너무 입에 담기에 넌 너를 짜릿함은 머릿속에 parade. 겨울 될때 마음 책임지게 발을 위에 쏟아. We take it slow, slow, slow. I got what you want. 누가 말해도 원하는 대로. Don't be sad. 이거 뭐 여름 밤에 너와 나 둘만 party. Jump to the heat, going crazy. Just this like
I love the layers to their song that I don't feel like you get in the MV, but you're
Right,
hearing
you're
them
hearing it
here.
now.
Yeah. I love that.
Well, and a lot of our ATEEZ have said like Yo song only has like one line, but it's so significant. Like it's
is,
such
yeah.
a powerful moment that it's so perfect for Yo song.
Everybody here, come on boy, you're here. Yeah.
Sonny's so done. I love you, Son. I don't even think he took the last shot. Like he put it down. If you paid attention, like he sets it down. He
probably
did not
smart
take
dude.
it.
It's like being at a frat party all of a sudden.
Yes.
Now we have transitioned into the Korean part of the evening where it's just like a song that I'm not necessarily familiar with. This is what they did in episode 19, 2021 of One Tees. Beautiful.
It's time to Dingo.
I love Dingo.
All of Dingo's stuff Tipsy, or is it Tipsy
No.
Dingo, like specifically, or Dingo Live, like specifically one where they're offering alcohol and they're providing food and stuff for the members?
That is specific to the Tipsy Live. We've seen a couple where they're Dingo that it's not like the Tipsy.
Not Tipsy, okay.
Yeah. If you look at our channel, we've done a bunch of them that are Dingo that are not related to this. I think the only one that we've posted that was alcohol related was the 17. But a lot of fun, just a lot of fun. And I've always said that I would just want to be like there, like a fly on the wall, like just observing what they're doing. Like they're so funny, they're so fun. Like there's always, whether you're sitting on like the quieter end or like the louder, I guess you kind of like say the middle was the loud part in this one, but like, and the ends were a little quieter, but like, it was like I said, other than the voice cracks, which I guess was from singing or is from
like
drinking.
it just shows their realness as
right, like
they
they're
do
actually
live
singing.
vocals, like actual live singing, and it's so good.
I've heard, like, I don't think I've actually ever heard someone say that they weren't good singers, but I see a lot of people responding to like so and so, not ATEEZ, they can't sing, and then it's like evidence that they can. You see them like nailing it. Like this was pure evidence because everyone nailed it. Like I said, other than the like little voice cracks, which is completely natural and makes sense. And poor Sonny was like so drunk. I don't think he could have stood by himself for very long. I mean, then he'd walk around. Like he said, he's like half passed out, and then he's like dancing, and like he's just in the zone. And then back to like or whatever. He's so funny. Like I think I would worry about him the whole time. Like which we've seen Songhwa do. Like when they did the Wantees, Songhwa's like, okay,
Songhwa was there with him beside him.
They
and
changed
I think
his seat to like get him more
so
support.
Funny because Songhwa is also another one who cannot hold his alcohol, but he will support Sonny, who also cannot hold his alcohol.
Well, but
so
it's
you're
the mom
putting
role.
them together.
Yeah, but it's what though is that moment of like I think Songhwa starts to worry like about San or about other members,
and so he'll stop
drinking and pay attention to it. And I've noticed Hongjong doesn't call Songhwa out a lot, but when they're drinking, he will. He'll be like, "You've had a lot to drink," which of course we love our Mats. So I do like that of like we were talking about what group were we just doing? Super Junior. And we said that there needed to be
a mom.
There needs to be a dad, and there needs to be a mom. So if you're familiar with Super Junior, there is a elf. There's a very significant. Would you call it? Yeah, a significant episode in Super Junior history where it's an innocent enough situation, but it gets out of hand, and the leader, the dad character, is involved. But Super Junior at the time did, which Elf have since told me that there is another leader who wasn't there. So, but our points from reacting to this, we watched a guide on it and that was our first time learning about said incident. We said, this is why there needs to be a mom. We, in ATEEZ, we call them mom. But
Songhwa's totally
I believe Stray Kids, they call them mom as well. But a lot of other groups, they just say it's like, a second leader or a sub leader or something like that. Whatever word you want to call it. There needs to be a second person who can step in and sort of, and Songhwa manages it beautifully all the time. You just see him grab things.
Well, it's like RM and Jin.
RM and Jin. Jin is never going to be the one to like yell at you. You see him grab them by the shirts and pull them across the stage. Like, I've seen like Songhwa will just take something from Wooyoung and give it back to because Wooyoung took it from him. Like
Song, and then with the bat. Songhwa took the bat.
Yeah, I mean I've seen him turn San around, focus this way. Like they're just like those subtle moments. They're the quiet leaders. When
you're right.
When Wooyoung feels wronged, because there was the one situation where he was like, I think Jungho and San were goofing off and they bumped him and he bumped into while Hongjong was speaking, and Hongjong calls Wooyoung out, and Wooyoung had nothing to do with it for once. He's usually, if there's something going on, some sort of shenanigan, it's usually Wooyoung involved, but he wasn't, and he's like, and he's trying to explain himself, and Hongjong just keeps talking and ignores him, and you see Wooyoung literally get out of line and go over to Songhwa, and he's like, Hyung, and Songhwa's just like, I know, patting him and just let's focus this way or whatever. But it's that quiet leadership and it does tend to be the oldest member in the group, but it doesn't have to be. So our point was just that, like, Songhwa is one who will step up and do that. But in this situation, when he's drinking a little bit too much, I mean, that's where I think, like, the Yinos come in and, like, you know, they all kind of, like, look out for each other. But
well, and it's funny
ATEEZ
because
has a
you
lot of
have the
leaders.
divide of the introverts versus the extroverts. And when...
Yeah, but sometimes it's unclear, I feel like, because
sometimes it's
Hongjung
really
is technically
unclear.
an
He's an
introvert, and
introvert,
he's
but
on the
he
end with three of the
will
extroverts.
call out Songhwa, and Songhwa is an extrovert.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think that dynamic is so funny.
Well, and then ATEEZ has this lovely thing with having the 99s, and not as many groups, or not many groups, I should say, have as many members who are the same age.
The same age.
And
the
so
same year.
ATEEZ has that kind of, I don't know, a little bit of magic where you've got the 298s, the 599s, and then Jongho at the end, who's a 2000. But so within the 99s, you have, you know, who's the leader of the 99s. So you've got a built-in third leader. So if the mats aren't there, if they're not doing something, you know, or whatever, they're not involved, then I've seen, we saw it with the bunny ears.
Especially cultural, because that's you follow your Hyung, and so...
You do. But what was it, were they on... like Music Bank or something? They're on something, and they've all got bunny ears, and they're having a blast with these bunny ears, and they're right behind the MCs, and so they're just it's all 99s. You see the five of them right there, and you see, you know, he realizes, like, we're on camera, and it's just a moment, and they all just stop. So you've got that built-in third leader, whatever, and you can't have. I mean, you don't want all leaders and no one to follow, but I think as Super Junior has learned, I think you need those additional leaders, because Hongjung can only do so much by himself, and Songhwa is a fabulous
Well, and even as he was saying
sub-leader.
on Zip Daesun, you know, he doesn't see himself as much of the leader or the captain anymore. Just more like he kind of puts them together and sums them up pretty well.
All up, yeah. Well, but it's a huge improvement from thinking he was like a preschool or kindergarten teacher.
It's true.
I mean, before it was just like, I think it was a Dingo. Now that we're talking about Dingo, I think it might have been a Dingo, or maybe it was a 1N 2D or whatever. But where he said, they're like, how do you handle so many like 99s or whatever? And he's like, the secret is to just believe that they're 5-year-olds from the beginning. And then nothing else matters. Like you set the bar low and your expectations low and manage them that way, and then it's nothing they do surprises you kind of vibe. So, like, okay, that makes sense. It makes sense. If you're expecting too much from your kids, then they can disappoint you. But if you're like, just survive, okay? Just listen and survive. You know, that's doable.
Our goal as moms is to just keep you alive. If I kept you alive, you're doing great.
I kill every house plant that I'm in control of. I'm lucky my kids have made it this far.
My tomatoes are still alive, at least.
So, anyway, I think ATEEZ we're joking around now, but I think ATEEZ does a really good job.
I agree.
Of leading and pulling. Like, they are a chaos, and we love them about them. But so is like GOT7 and like all these other B2B. Like, they can be like chaotic, but they also can, like, they know when to rein it in and when to be professional, and I think that ATEEZ does a great job with that.
Well, and I think San does it so well. There's a video of him where he's like sitting with the members and he's like dancing and goofing off, and then he knows like we're moving up, and it's like
we love the professionalism, but also the realness of, like, you do know you're an idol, right? I mean, how many times have we heard ATEEZ members say that to each other? Well, okay, yeah, I know. Whatever. It's usually young with like food in his mouth. I know.
It's great. It's just fabulous. They have such an amazing dynamic.
They really do. That's why, if you haven't guessed, why we're like fans.
We're huge fans.
So if you are fans like what we are, make sure that you like and subscribe down below so you can see more of our ATEEZ content as it's coming out. If there's more that you'd like to take a look at, we are loving taking a look at all things Lemon Drop, this promotion. It's just been a lot of fun. There's still more to come, so we will be sure to put this stuff on the channel. But if you have recommendations,
let
keep them
us
coming.
know. And if you like drama, make sure you check out Hallyu Reviews, where we tell you which dramas to watch, must watch, or completely skip. Many of them do, in fact, include soju.
They do.
And some of them include terror as well.
They do.
Until next time, y'all. Annyeong.